Progress.
Yeah. You got extra?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. Oh, there's one. All right. Let's see here. 1 second, guys. I got a couple agents calling already. All right, guys. Thank you all for coming today. Really appreciate it. I'd like to start the Happy Friday, first of all. And one thing that I think is really important when you're cold calling and drumming up opportunities is to have no ego with what you got going on, because you're going to get denied and there's a lot of negativity. So I like this little song real quick. You guys know Sturgill Simpson? You know Sturgill? He's a country, kind of like a
Old school country.
yeah, old school country, but he right here, baby.
Woke up and decided to kill my ego.
That's it, baby. Woke up today, decided to kill my ego. That's it. So that's important, right? Because like I said, people are negative, man. So negative. But what we try to do is figure out how to approach it a little bit differently and plug in and add value. So I got the Longhorn close, which we can talk a little bit about. But to get started, before we jump in, Nicholas, anything that you would like to accomplish today, or anything you have going on that we need to know about?
I got a lot going on. Let's see. There's a couple things I need to take care of. I worked my way through a contract. I still haven't fully submitted a contract and been able to send it out yet. Still playing around with SkySlope. You know what? I'm just following up with these people, these leads that I've basically generated. Found them. Keep coming up on properties. Just gonna keep plugging in. Keep calling these people. You know, trying to get something going.
Cool.
Yeah, man. It's
Good.
all rolling.
Well, hey, if you think there's a good opportunity and like I'm waiting on Mojo or something like that, like, and you got someone that answers a call, just raise your hand and I'll hit mute and like let's show us what your calls go like. What your calls like?
Yeah. And then as far as my pitch when I'm hitting them, dude, I'm just telling my story.
Yeah.
I'm just telling my story, what I got going on right now, what I'm trying to accomplish. So it just makes I've noticed, like, I was coming in with different angles, different approaches when I was calling these owners and these agents. But it dawned on me. I was like, man, I'm just gonna pitch my story. My story is pretty powerful, and I think other people resonate with it. And if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. You know, we just keep on rolling.
I agree, man. I was thinking about that. I was thinking about that yesterday, actually last night. Like, we're here like cold calling and making money, but we're all real people, and like people. As far as like me trying to keep people entertained, like they want to see who we are. Like you could go to a college class and just hear numbers on real estate, but like let's just be us. So that aligns with what you're saying. Just try to talk to people. If there's a little trickiness and like you want to work with people that you like and deal with, but the people that are the most difficult and like have the ego and all that, those are the people to break through with. Because they'll just make like quick decisions, and that's how you can get deals done. So there's the balance there that we're trying to figure out.
Yes.
Cool, man. James, thanks for joining, man. Just so you know, I know this is your first time, but we're just here to make money and like drum up opportunity and get active. And I'm here to like support people. And if, for example, like, hey, I know you said like you want to make more money and you want to do more things. It's like, Matt, I'm trying to find an investment property. Just tell me, and then we can go make offers, right? And like, let's just take some action right now. Looks like you're frozen. Chris, the master of cold calling. Are you going to be calling while we do this?
I am calling as we speak.
Cool. So same thing, like if you have something that you want to record, like just raise your hand. And if you think it's a good time to listen in, like we'd love to hear your call and all that.
Yeah, I've been calling for 30 minutes, so I usually go for a couple hours in the morning. So
Chris Cole, he's actually, I think he might be one of the few agents on the team that he actively cold calls, like just like you're doing.
Yeah.
Sweet, man. Well, just Chris, jump in whenever. And Chris is the one who found the 3 duplexes that we just bought from doing what he's doing.
All right, I just kind of lost connection. I heard you say my name though.
No, I just wanted to check in on you to see if there's anything particular you want to do today or anything that you need. The goal with this class is like let's get after it and let's make some money.
Yeah, it looks like it's I feel like I've done something kind of like this where you guys just kind of gather and motivate each other with the cold calls. And
Yeah, sweet.
cool.
Well, let me know if you have questions. Just put them in the chat, and then we'll do whatever you guys need. And then Morgan, thanks for joining. Anything for you for today?
No, I'm just gonna play catch up and listen in.
Okay. And then Camilla just joined the team, I believe. Super pumped up.
Hello.
Hey there. How are you?
We're really good. I'm excited to see what y'all got. I'm happy to know that some of you enjoy cold calling and do it all the time. So hopefully I can get a little more inspired to do that more often.
Sweet. Okay. Well, I guess to get started, we'll just jump right in. I had one of the net worth guys call me. Trey. Did you,
Yeah,
you send me to Trey?
yeah.
He called you too?
Yes, it has.
Maybe he's got a deal.
Hey Matt.
Hey Trey, what's going on?
Hey man, not a lot. Just working. You know me. But yeah, man, I wanted to just reach out and then see kind of whether you were interested. We're working on one over in because I know you work with like construction and stuff like that. You guys ever do any new builds or anything like that?
We have not. What is it? A lot that you're selling?
Yes, sir.
Where's it at?
It's in 04 in Zilker.
Okay.
So it's pretty high end. Right now we have a survey for it, and we ordered a topographic survey for it.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna figure out like exactly what this thing is gonna need, because we reached out to a few builders, and it's kind of like in between us and getting the deal done, but we did get that scheduled.
Yeah.
So yeah, man,
Can you
I was
text it to
just
me?
wondering whether you were interested. It's 0.69 acres in Zilker, and yeah, we're looking. You could probably put like 4 units on it, we think.
It wouldn't
curious.
be it wouldn't be for me unless
Yeah,
you were to
okay.
call me and say like this is a screaming deal.
Yeah.
But for some reason you have Bryce.
Dude, nice.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who do you work with? Do you know?
He's an independent.
Okay.
Yeah, he actually, like might be right in his wheelhouse.
Bryce. Does he go to a lot of meetups?
I don't think so.
Okay, cool. Okay, man. Well, yeah, if you want to just either tell me his phone number or you can just text it over to me.
Yep, I already sent it to you. You got it, man.
Dude, you're the man. And if it works out, man, we'll do something cool.
Hey, I love it, man. Well, just hook me up on the small multifamily and the Round Rock deals, and we're ready to real quick. Like Darius and I we're trying to get some stuff done, and we want to work with you. So appreciate you calling me and stuff. Let me know if you don't mind. Also, just text me about what Bryce's feedback is.
Yes, sir. Okay, great, man. I really appreciate it, Matt. Really appreciate it.
Yeah, man. No problem.
You got any plans for this weekend?
Yeah, we have a company event. If you want to come, it's 12 to 5, just kind of hanging out. Just stop by. It's like kind of like hanging out. It's for kids and stuff, but we're gonna have barbecue and music and all that.
Tomorrow or today?
Tomorrow in Round Rock.
Huh. Is it that house that I went to? Or
No,
Gasil's
it's
office.
no, it's just at a little park here. I'll send you the flyer.
Excuse me. Okay, man, that sounds pretty interesting. I can't make any promises, but sounds pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean, hey, no pressure, but if you want to come on with it.
Cool. Appreciate the invite, Matt. I really do.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Well, we'll get one, and appreciate you pushing me in the right direction.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
Yes, sir. Bye.
I have value for people,
Yeah.
right? Like, you never know. And he said he'd take care of me, so cool. yeah, if you guys have any like thoughts or, if also like if you think I can do something better, like, hey, bring it up. But just constantly like, just like outbound, right? Like, hey, how can I help you? Like, what do you need? There's always another layer that you can get into that opens up another conversation. And then maybe Bryce will be pumped up that I sent him a lead. All right.
Question.
Yeah.
Do you not do lots?
Maybe tell her just to put it.
I'm in the mind.
Hey,
Taking anything that comes up, right?
I don't know. Is that Camilla talking? It's really breaking up. Like I can't understand anything you're saying. If you could put that in the chat, I just can't hear you. So I don't even know what this is, but I'm calling somebody else back who just called me. And Rashonda, Carrie, thank y'all for joining.
Hello, this is Brandon.
Hey, Brandon, this is Matt. I think I just missed your call.
Yeah, I was calling. I'm a home inspector. I believe Paul has a listing 3110 Walling, but I wasn't given the combo code to enter the home, and I can't find a Supra.
Can I send you Paul's number?
Absolutely.
All right, man.
I appreciate it.
You got it. Hey.
Yes.
What's going on in the inspector world right now? Are you guys backed up and things? You see anything changing in the market?
This year has slowed down a little bit. The last couple of weeks have picked up. I'd say on a whole, we're a little bit slower than last year, but I mean, last year was nuts. So
yeah,
we're still pretty busy.
Cool. You happen to know anybody that's looking for investment properties? Like, do you work with anyone that's entrepreneurial that's buying deals?
I know some guys that, I mean, they flip for sure. That's their whole deal.
Sweet. I find a lot of deals, like we're cold calling and finding opportunities. Any chance you could connect me with them?
Yeah. Let's see. Is this a cell? I can.
Yeah, this is my cell.
All right. I'll send them your info if that's cool with you.
That'd be great, man. I appreciate it. And hey, one more thing. If I send you our YouTube channel, would you mind subscribing? It doesn't cost you any money, but it would help us out a lot.
Yeah, I can do that.
All right.
This is my cell. If you just want to text that to me.
All right. I'll send it over, man. Thank you.
Cool. Appreciate it.
You got it. Take it a step further.
I love it.
And then so everyone I talk to, literally, I will store their number, right? So he's an inspector. Like how much value, like who knows, right? So like I got an inspector in the phone book. I got a YouTube subscriber. Maybe I want to meet some flippers, right? And all because I was like, hey, hold up 1 second. Like that's a ton of value, right? So back to what I was telling you earlier is like, try to get as much value out of the time you're putting into something. Cool. Let's see. All right, I got one more person to call back. Then we'll start. I'll start going through listings that have been on the market for 100 days, and then we'll do Mojo Dialer after that. But I try to take notes on here. Like I got to send Trey the flyer.
Oh, okay.
Right, and then like I'll send him the YouTube channel later. All right, so Chris, Nicholas, raise your hand if you guys get a call that comes in. I'd love to hear y'all approach it. And then real quick, before we go through the MLS, what I'm going to do is 100 days plus, I'm going to start sending them offers. When I send them an offer, I copy my assistant, Leah, and she will take that and she'll put it in a spreadsheet. So I have a spreadsheet right now. I've only been kind of like going all in on cold calling for like 3 weeks now. And so there's probably like 45 properties there. And so she'll put the address, she'll put the listing agent's number, what we offered, what their feedback was. And the whole goal, like I was telling you, is let's look back at this in 3 months and see what's still available. And like the whole thing that I think people fail with is that they're trying to get success right away. And like the success to me is making the offer and like maybe lowering their expectations today for what's going to be 3 months from now. So it's just a longer term approach and mindset with everything. Rashonda and Carrie, do y'all need anything before we jump into that?
I'm driving to go actually look at an investment property right now. So I'll let you know how it goes and what it looks like when I get there.
That sounds great. And then Darius.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say Darius and I are going to Liberty Hill today to meet a guy that owns a brewery, and he's considering selling. So if anyone has anybody that would want to buy something like that, we're trying to get that locked up.
I totally do. I know a guy in Tahoe that's he owns a bar in Tahoe that wants to come here and do that here. So yeah, let me know.
Sweet. Carrie. And then just to reiterate, party this weekend in Round Rock. It's for the kids, but we're all going to be there as well. It's like bounce house, and we're going to try to like blow it out every year to have more fun for kids. But everybody's welcome. 12 to 5 in Round Rock. Do you know what park it is? Or
I think it's at Lake Creek.
Lake Creek Park. That's the duck pond.
I think it's not the duck pond, the one by Deerfoot.
Okay. Oh yeah. So it's at Lake Creek Park, which is back kind of behind downtown Round Rock. 12 to 5. Everybody's welcome. Bring the kids. Rashonda, go ahead. Anything you need today? Thanks for joining.
I am headed to Elgin. I'm trying to get this property under contract for my client. The property is listed at $259, but she's saying she's already got like offers in the threes. But I just with the work needed on the house, I don't believe her. So I'm headed over there, and hopefully we'll be writing up an offer on that today.
Good. Awesome. So also, I'm hoping to get a listing today. It's a duplex in Taylor, $399. If anyone has any buyers.
Hey Matt, that guy introduced you to Kim, Mr. Kim.
Mr. Kim. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you. I'm waiting on him to fill out the seller's disclosure.
Cool.
Okay, guys.
I left some message in the chat, a question, if you want to touch on it. I'm not sure if this is the right kind of meeting for that, but.
No, it's great. No, it's great, man. I mean, I think there's like, in my honest opinion, what we're doing here is the key to that. And we can dive in on that more. I think everyone here might have some advice for you. What would maybe be good is like, if you could somewhat quickly, just because we're like, cold calling and stuff, is like talk about what you're doing. And then maybe other people will have some advice. Just so everyone knows, the comment he put, he's a successful realtor. He's like, hey man, I'm making 100K. How do I get to making 250? And, partially it's this right here, right? So I don't know if you're doing this or not. But if you want to touch on that a little, maybe me or other people here would have some advice for you as well. And I guess the biggest thing would be to start owning real estate. That's how you quickly get to that number. You can make 100K on one deal.
Yeah. I guess currently I'm with a company that specializes in selling distressed properties. So I can't really wholesale. It'd be like direct competition.
Can you buy those deals or no?
Yeah, I can't buy them, but if I want to find my own deals and buy them and own them, that's fine.
Okay. Oh, so you're mostly wholesaling.
I'm technically a real estate agent. So we just have a very niche market.
So you're a real estate agent, but you can't buy the deals?
Yeah.
Sounds like you need another broker. I mean, seriously, dude, that doesn't even make sense. Why can't you buy the deals?
Because it's for the investors, and it's part of the, I guess, agreement. I guess a conflict of interest.
Huh. Yeah, I mean, I'm halfway kidding, but I am actually being serious. Like, if you really want to make more money, if that's really your goal, then you can't be in a position where you can't buy the deals. Like, you're literally missing out on the most important part of the business.
Yeah, makes sense.
But hey, I mean, look, seriously though, call me anytime. You got my info. But that's how we make most of our money is on owning them and flipping them and keeping them as rentals and all that. So I guess if you can't, other than that, man, like do what we're doing here. Like I'm gonna do Mojo Dialer right now. I'm gonna show you guys the Longhorn close. If you get,
Please enter your PIN number.
but I'm here to support you. I never heard that like somebody that wouldn't let you buy the deals. I guess I have to understand more about like the structure. If they're giving you all the leads and everything like that.
Yeah, so they're providing the leads. I'm kind of like a listing agent.
Okay.
It's like a salary plus, commission on each deal that I close. And then I also do like the regular real estate agent stuff on the side.
Gotcha.
So I can do that, but as far as like, because we have like an auction site and I have all the numbers to that, so it's kind of like.
Oh, I see it. That makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I get that. Like you just can't steal the leads.
Yeah.
Got it. Well, let's talk later as well. I just think, I mean, what we're doing here is the way to drum up business. Like I'm actively doing this all the time now. Darius and I are going to meet at a bar owner that my mom cold called just like this. And so, we might buy it and flip it and make $100K right there.
You've reached First Commercial Properties Northwest. If you know the extension of the person.
So just so you guys know, everyone on Facebook Live and everything, I got Mojo Dialer rolling. Craig, thanks for joining. Anybody here that has any comments or needs anything, please put it here. The Mojo is 2 to 4 units in Round Rock. And then also above that, so like 10, 20 unit apartments around here. And if people haven't used this, like it's just cranking out calls. And when somebody answers, it turns green. And I just got to start talking. But the address and all the property info pops up right here, which is pretty cool. And I know you do that for just getting buyer seller leads, right?
Yeah. Right now.
For now.
That'll change.
Yeah. Chris, do you mind talking about like what particular like what's your strategy? Are you trying to get listings, or are you doing it just like I am, open-ended on just looking for opportunities?
Yeah, just let me see. I don't think this one's gonna pick up, but I pretty much it's like I have a buyer script, so I use that script quite a bit.
Please leave your message
And
for
I would basically tell them I have a buyer, and get their thoughts on selling, and then off this guy. And then that can go many of different directions.
Yeah.
So if they were like, so I like, what we have with TFRE is that, maybe they're a retail person. They want to sell it. Maybe they're in distress. They need to sell yesterday. Run some quick numbers, try and throw them a number over the phone and send them a contract and wholesale it.
Yeah.
So that's sort of the value I try and present to them, because a lot of these people are getting blown up by just people trying to steal the properties. But most of the people I catch are wanting retail money and they're not in distress. So that's just an angle. I'm calling a list that's likely to list. So my dialer does some algorithm. We think they're likely to list. So those are the people I'm calling right now.
Yeah. Gotcha. Craig was asking, where do we get these lists? To be honest, I don't know. Alex, my partner, gets them, but we're happy to share that with you. I feel like it's from Podio, but they're not hard to get. And we get a spreadsheet and we just upload the spreadsheet into Mojo Cells, and it just starts running through the dialer. And when someone answers, like when you hear that voicemail, I'm clicking drop message, and it leaves a pre-recorded message. You do that?
Haven't, but
Yeah.
I need to.
Just drop message and then on to the
Yeah,
next.
move on.
Yeah.
Does the list that you find have do not call and know that you're not supposed to call
I
them
believe
when you
so.
upload them?
I
or-
think so. Hopefully, from where we get them. I don't know exactly to be sure, but if they get mad or they say that, there is a DNC here
Okay.
that you click.
And
And
then
then-
it'll
and it-
never call them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because this will. She was asking if the list has a do not call.
Please leave a message after
I'm not exactly sure. I would hope so, but there's a do not call button here.
I think it's only illegal if you knowingly call.
Yeah, I'm kind of on that train too. Like,
Yeah.
hey,
You know
sorry.
when you call them.
Someone that is on a do not call list. I think that's the only time you can like get in trouble.
Like you're actively like using that list.
Yeah, right. And I know if you pull lists from Mojo, it'll scrub it for you.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you can pull this from Mojo.
Yeah. How much is Mojo?
Craig, you can also get these lists from Mojo directly. Yeah, so it's kind of just a waiting game on this. Meanwhile, I could go through the MLS. If you guys like, if anyone has a property you're interested in or clients, like, let me know.
You want to call that round up one?
Yeah. Was on a quail?
Yeah, it's not put up. You want that on the side here?
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, it's 462-6429.
So we're gonna call one in Round Rock. I freaking hate these ones because it's open door. It's crazy. Like they don't answer the phone, right? I don't understand it.
There's another one that's popping up that's kind of the same.
Orchard?
It's not Orchard.
OfferPad?
OfferPad.
Yeah.
They got a lot. They're just sitting there.
And listings Phoenix. But they don't do it.
It's gonna be fascinating as you guys. I mean, I think we're in the best market in the world, but things are changing, and like some of the, like, dude, I don't know if you guys look at like crypto and all that. Like Coinbase is like maybe gonna go out of business, and those guys were buying like they're getting like 170 million in stock in cash over the last couple of years, and those guys all bought these crazy houses and everything, and then the company's going out, and I'm just kind of thinking some of that stuff might happen to some of these tech real estate companies.
Please leave your message for.
Like, not all of these companies are going to be around.
No.
Some of them are going to fail. And I don't want that, but it's you have to know what's going on and just think critically through all this stuff.
Zillow already left.
Yeah, like Zillow got out of the business doing that, and they lost a ton of money. This one that we're going to call, this open door one, this is in my neighborhood, and I met the owner before it went on the market, and he wanted 500, and I was at like 400, and then Open Door bought it for 500, and now it's listed at 470, and they've had it for like, not only has it been listed for 45 days, but they did all the renovation and everything, so they've had it for like 6 months.
Do you think that it has to do with the commission that they're offering to the buyer's agent?
Good question. Yeah, this one's 2.5.
So, are agents, being selective on what?
Well, probably that, but like if I call the agent and nobody answers,
What are you supposed to
that's
do?
the actual problem.
Yeah.
Hopefully they answer.
Yeah.
Let's see. So I'm gonna hit pause on Mojo, and
I will say that it's changing in Gerald. I just got under contract $9,000 under asking.
all right.
So
Samantha got a client $9,000 under asking in Gerald. That's great.
Yep.
All right, place your bets.
100% they don't answer.
I say no.
Thank you for calling Open Door. We'll answer your call shortly. For even faster service, please text us your question at 855-327-9361. Or you can download the Open Door app to self-schedule a showing appointment in just minutes. Please stay on the line. Your call may be monitored and recorded for quality purposes.
For a faster response, text me.
Yeah.
Just
Or
answer
download
that.
this
You are
app.
currently
Yeah.
next in line. All of our customer experience advocates are currently busy. If you'd prefer to receive a... Thank you for calling Open Door Access Line. My name is Melanie. Can I have your first and your last name, please?
Hey, Melanie. My name is Matthew Teifke.
Thank you so much. How can I help you today?
I'm a real estate broker here in Austin Round Rock area. And we've made a couple offers on this property that you guys have on Quail Creek, and I haven't been able to get a response. I just want to see if I could talk to Ferris or whoever is kind of making the decisions on this.
Sure. Okay, let's see. Do you have the full address of the property?
Yes, ma'am. Let's see here. 508 Quail Creek Drive, Round Rock, Texas, 78664.
Okay, give me 1 second. Okay. I don't have access to transfer your call to the real estate agent, but I do have here the phone number. Will that be okay if I give you the phone number?
That'd be perfect.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. You tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
It'll be 469
Okay.
717
Okay.
6160.
6160.
And yeah, correct. 6160.
Okay.
Okay, and her name is Christina.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, sure. Have a great day.
You too.
Is it the same number you?
No, the listing agent is Ferris, and it's like, here's the actual listing agent.
I wonder if the agent's not a part of the Austin MLS. So maybe.
Yeah, like she's like a regional agent or something.
Thank you for calling Open Door. This call may be monitored or recorded for quality.
Has anyone closed the deal with Open Door? You have?
I have.
It was all.
It was a nightmare.
He said it was awful. You said it was a nightmare.
Yeah. Zillow too.
That's craziness. How did you get, like,
Good morning, this is Christina.
Christina, how's it going? My name's Matt.
Hi, good.
Hey, I'm with Teifke Real Estate. My name's Matt. You got a couple minutes?
Sure.
I just wanted to touch base. Are you actively working on the listing on Quail Creek Drive here in Round Rock, 508?
Yes.
Awesome. I own a couple houses in the neighborhood, and I actually live right down the street. I'm interested in trying to get a deal done here. I've never worked with you guys, but just kind of want to understand like what's important, and if you have time to talk about this opportunity to see if we can make something happen.
Yeah, absolutely. We work very much like a traditional transaction would work. So you're welcome to put in an offer. We present it to the seller. The seller's yay or nay. If they have some things that they want to counter, then we would let you know via email. This is what the seller's request is. And kind of go from there. Just kind of negotiate till we come to an agreement and get a revised 1 to 4 contract and get it executed.
Awesome. So it sounds like it's pretty easy.
It really is. Like I said, we try to stay as traditional as possible. The only thing that would be different is rather than emailing the listing agent directly for the first offer, in MLS, it'll actually give you instructions with a link. It's like make offer at opendoor.com, something along those lines. And you would upload your
So
offer,
it's nothing
which
like
is your 1 to
traditional.
4. If you're financing, you include that. And we also have a listing packet in there that has the seller's disclosure as well as our addendums that we have to let you know. We have an Open Door addendum, and we also have the affiliated business addendum.
Okay. Have you had, can you talk about this one specifically? Like, do you have any offers, or have you, and the seller's actually the company, right? At Open Door?
Yes and no. So it's very confusing. It's all under the Open Door umbrella. However, we have 3 seller entities that are separate from the brokerage. So while I hang my license with Open Door Brokerage LLC, the seller for this one, I believe, is Open Door Property Trust 1. So they are affiliated, but they're not the same thing, if that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes perfect sense. I'm just curious, like, could you get me quick feedback if we made an offer? Could I get, like, And back to what I was saying, do you have any other offers currently or any input you can give me there?
Let me double check. We've had a couple of offers come in. Let me see if one is for that particular property. So I don't have no. So for this particular property, we do not have any offers that we're negotiating right now. If you submit an offer before 8 p.m., then we usually have a response between noon and 3 the following day.
Okay. So I would be a cash buyer. We'd be looking like maybe 410, 415. Do you think there's any chance to make that work?
If possible, of course, I present all offers to the seller. The seller will usually reject any offers that are more than $50,000 below list. So if you are not within that range, then we, we'll counter it or we'll accept it, one or the other. And I would let you know that via email.
Cool. Okay, that's good feedback to have. Are there any other like company rules like that would be good for me to understand?
No, like I said, I mean, it's real estate, so everything's negotiable. We do use and recommend our preferred title companies because they do a large amount of business and they have access to our systems. They're very familiar with it, and we usually can get much smoother closings done this way. So we usually try to encourage buyers to go with our preferred title, and we have a few that we use. And that'll be listed in MLS as well. Whoever we have open title with on each property is different. So something that you'll notice is Farash Rashid is our team leader and main listing agent in the state of Texas. And then all of our properties have co-listing agents, which is where I come in. So for this particular property, I'm the co-listing agent. It would be the point of contact. I'll be the person that you'll be dealing with throughout the transaction. Farash doesn't actually work the transactions. He's just kind of the team lead.
Got it. Okay. And do you live here in Austin?
I actually live in the DFW area, but I do have property in Hutto, so I'm out in that area pretty often because I own property out there. So yes and no. I live in DFW areas, but I'm there pretty often.
Got it.
I need to figure out where I need to land.
You
so much money drops back and forth.
right. Well, I got to ask you, are you trying to buy any more properties here or any interest in getting an offer on your Hutto deal?
Not at this point. I think I'm going to hold on to it for a little bit. But you never know.
Yeah, I got this guy that's paying crazy prices if you ever wanted to look at an offer. And he's just buying land and sitting on it. So happy to, maybe an offer would make sense.
It might one day. I know right now, no. I'm going to hold on to it for a little while. It's been in the family a while, so.
Yeah, totally. Well, are you looking to buy any more properties here?
Right now, no, but I might in the future. It's definitely something, I'm considering. I'm born and raised in the DFW area, so that's really home to me. But like I said, I do spend so much time out in hill country land out there that, it makes sense to probably have another home available there, whether it be an investment property or a personal home. I'm not sure.
Cool. Well, I can send you some info on our company, and we find a good amount of off-market deals if you'd want that.
I mean, you're welcome to, yeah.
Okay. What's the best way to send it to you?
You can send it to my personal email, which is nativetexanrealtor@gmail.com.
Okay. I'll do that. Thank you for your time here.
Sure. Any other questions on the property?
No, not for now. I've actually seen it a few times, and we might be getting you an offer.
Alrighty. Well, I hope we can do business together. If anything else pops up, feel free to contact me. The number that you called, did you call customer service and they direct you to me, or did they give you my direct line?
No, they didn't. What is your direct line?
It's 469.
Okay.
717.
Okay.
6160.
Okay. Awesome. Well, hey,
If anything else pops up, feel free to reach out.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye.
She was lovely.
Yeah. So like
She was like,
the takeaway, you guys let me know your thoughts, but like getting her email is a win, right? Because that's much better than homes@opendoor.com. So maybe that would make the whole process a lot easier. Yeah, and that $50,000 rule, that's pretty fascinating.
yeah.
So now you know.
It's at 476.
Especially if you think about it, if they bought that property at what, that,
500,
and they're selling it for what, 470?
476, and they got commissions involved.
And
And
you come down.
they've had to have spent like at least 30.
They usually put in.
It was rough. I saw it.
I mean, it's known that these companies aren't making any profit.
I know.
Like, they're just data collection companies.
Well, that's which is the whole thing. Which I was telling you, like the harder the seller, the better the opportunity. So I should have not be knocking them because no one else is going to want to deal with this. So we pushed it a little bit further now, and we got the email and the phone number and all that. Eventually, they're going to accept the loss, and like they probably don't even really care how much the loss is at some point. So maybe you get a great deal on that one.
Superstitious, but you think the government's paying them to
Paying,
drive the market up?
who knows? Good.
Well, they will.
Probably some kind of tax benefits.
They will Martian.
Yeah.
They'll buy.
Samantha's getting dark.
Yeah, they'll buy like 10 homes in a neighborhood and then
Yeah.
sell one for way above asking just to drive prices up. They
Right.
will definitely do that.
Right.
That is interesting.
So,
I'm not complaining.
that's the whole idea as well, though, about this class is that can be super valuable. Like if your client is like actively trying to buy something, like we just learned something there, right? So the more we do that, the better. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Hopefully that was somewhat interesting. And I'm going to get back on the Mojo Dialer unless y'all have any other deals or anything.
Your touchtone phone. Please enter your PIN number.
Chris, what'd you think about that?
You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button
Hey,
on your
Matt.
phone to begin calling.
Yeah,
Hey, which one was that you just called it?
it was on Quail Creek here in Round Rock.
Okay. Have you? I just joined late. Have you got around to any of the ones that I had sent?
No, if you want to put those, if you don't mind, if you put those in the notes, I'll call on those now. Like the price, what you offered, and the agent's number. I'll do those right now.
Okay.
Hart is cranking out offers. I'm encouraged. Done like 15 recently. So stick with it, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna increase that number. I just got to get more efficient with it. But our plan is to get to like at least 10 a day.
Yeah, good. And then try to have these conversations like I am, where you dive in a little further.
Yeah.
Anyways, Chris, any thoughts on that?
No, I think like you said, that 50 grand window is a good takeaway, and they are unlike any other brokerage. So I don't know what she's talking about.
I know we're very traditional, but download this app and fill out these other forms and send your offer here.
No wonder it's a nightmare, but I think you build some really good rapport. Like that personal email could be golden. I mean, if you ran into a headache, submitting an offer, you could probably go to her personal email and be like, come on, let's make this work and take it down. So I think the biggest takeaway is relationships just win.
Yep. Sweet, man. Yeah. Mojo dial-in. So a little more insight into what we're looking for. We're looking for opportunities and we're looking for value. And we're not even throwing stuff out there, but we're asking questions. Like what, like you notice I threw out 400 and then we learned something there. I was just making something up. So you don't always have to be like, here's my offer. It's like, well, what would you think about this? And then you learn something interesting. And the key is trying to establish where we think the market is and what other people would pay. And then we're trying to be 20, 30% below that. And like we did that, we're trying to do that deal in Round Rock, Samantha. Hey, hello.
Hello?
Hey, my name is Matt. I'm a local contractor here with Longhorn Construction. We help people do bathroom and kitchen remodels. And I'm just trying to reach out to people and introduce myself to be a resource for the future and just see if there's any way I can help add value on the construction side of real estate investment properties.
Okay, very good.
Do you you own some investment properties here?
Yeah, but I don't have anything going like that. I've just finished everything.
Oh, right on. That's cool, man. Well, like I said, I'm just trying to get my name in front of you for the future if you ever need anything at all.
Yeah, I got you. It's a good idea.
How many investment properties do you have here? Just curious.
Oh, just this one now.
Gotcha.
I had more, but they were just headaches, so
Yeah.
got rid of all of them. It's a duplex that I have left here.
Oh, cool. Is it in Round Rock?
Yeah, Dead Rock. Couldn't get into Austin.
What? Just curious. I'm starting to get into real estate investing myself, and what's your long term goal with this property?
Well, I just retired. I just turned 80, and I'll be here until the last, I hope.
Well, happy birthday, sir.
You bet. Thank you. And many more, huh?
Amen to that. Would you consider selling this duplex to somebody, or any thoughts on that?
No, I plan on just staying here until me and my wife.
You actually live there at the duplex?
Oh yeah.
Gotcha.
I do. The other side's been rented for about 10 years.
Got it. You don't happen to know any of the neighbors or anything that would maybe want to sell or need any kind of construction help?
At the moment, I sure don't.
Okay. Well, hey, I appreciate your time, and if you don't mind, if you could store my number, my name's Matt, and I can send you a text or an email just with my contact info if you ever need anything.
Well, okay. Thank you, and good luck to you.
Okay, yes, sir. Hope you have a good day. So, like, for me, that's a big win. Even though nothing happened, like, got the number. He owns a duplex here in Round Rock. He's going to sell it eventually, right? So that's all it is. And it was the Longhorn lead. It was the Longhorn, right? Like, I think if I would have started with them and a broker or an investor, it might not have gone that well, but it's so easy to transition it for some reason. They like forget that I even say anything about construction. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah, it's disarming.
Yeah, I guess it's disarming. Like, yeah, you're right. That's probably the best way to put it. Chris, you got to try the Longhorn tactic.
I have to. I mean, that guy is prime. Maybe work a seller financing deal and he can rent there for the rest of his life, you know?
Yeah. Hey, if I give you his info, you stay on top of it?
Yeah, I'll throw him in there for sure.
All right, I'll send it to you.
How many gigabytes does your telephone have?
I don't know.
Please leave your message for
Can you tell?
51255.
I'm curious how you store it all in there.
Oh, yeah.
I'm running out of space.
Hello?
Hi, is this Keith?
No, wrong number.
Okay, you don't have a duplex here in Round Rock?
No,
Oh, I apologize.
never. You
Never.
get name off the list. Thank you.
Yes,
Bye.
ma'am. Have a good day. Do not contact. But so store every number, right? I got 7,900 names in my phone book. Like I store that inspector, store Jay Scroggins, and then just who knows where these things can lead. It's crazy. I'll show you. If I type in investor on my phone, can I show this to the camera?
Yeah, this one or this one or both.
Can you scroll for me, Andrew? You mind? If you look at this, I mean, you could scroll for like 2 minutes on just investor, just like tons of, and how much money is there in there, right? I mean, if if anyone wants this list, you can have it. You just got to put in the work, right? Like, I work with Matt, put a spreadsheet, call them, see what they're looking for. There's money to be made right there. But it's hard work, and it's follow up, and it's consistency, and there's no secret to it. All right, we got like 5 more minutes or so. Mojo's still going. Anyone here? Opinions, thoughts, needs? All good? Yeah, hell yeah. Turn the Mojo off. And then everyone on live, thank you guys. We do this twice a week. Like I try to say, like the more you come prepared, the more we can do. Darius has a for sale by owner we're going to call and see if we can make something happen there.
Yeah, put a couple in the chat, just FYI, man.
Cool. Oh, this is that lady in Austin? All right, sweet. So Darius and I met with her. She got $1 million property right off Riverside. And I'll call yours here, Hart. Oh, yours is open door? Come on, man. I'm just kidding. I like the Giddings one, though.
Please leave your message for 51255783883.
Hey, Adelita, this is Matt. I met you at your property probably about a month and a half ago with Darius, and just wanted to touch base with you. We would love to help you list that property and get you the price that you want, and help you get everything lined up for your daughter as well. If you can, give me a call, 512-914-4806, 512-914-4806. We'll make it really easy for you, and it's a good time to get this property out in front of as many people as possible. So happy to help any way we can, and hope you have a great day. Thank you. All right, we're going to call one more, and then we'll go get it. So this is one that Hart offered $300,000, $305,000. They're asking $400,000. It's in Giddings.
I'm sorry, your call cannot be completed as dialed, or the number has been disconnected.
That was my bad. All right, Hart. See what we can do.
Hello, leave a message after the tone or send a text for a quicker answer. Hola, deja tu mensaje después de la señal o envía un mensaje para una respuesta rápida.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Luis. Happy Friday. Hope you're doing well. This is Matt at TRE. Just calling on 632 Polk Street. Can you give me a call if you can? 512-914-4806. 512-914-4806. Thank you, sir. Hope you have a great day. Well, we didn't get anything done. We didn't make any money, but we learned a little bit. I learned some stuff, and that's the whole goal. You know, I'm literally doing this like all the time. So we're going to meet a property right now that came from doing this, and the whole concept is like, don't be a traditional like I'm just trying to list, but have like 15 different strategies and think outside the box, store the numbers, build the relationships, add value. And there's a lot of different ways that things can happen in the long run. Like look at everyone as potential partners instead of just like, hey, can I list your house? Right. So that's kind of the mentality that we have with this. Appreciate everyone on live and on the Zoom call. We'll be back Wednesday, 8:30, and then again Friday at 10. I'll leave it open for like a minute just in case you guys have any immediate needs. And then other than that, have a great Friday and keep getting after it, and hope to see you Saturday at the party. It's actually at the duck pond. Party is that? Go ahead.
Yeah, y'all do retail spaces.
Yeah, like yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend in San Antonio, and he originally went from asking me to help him find an office space to lease to say, what would it take for me to buy some retail space and rent out some rooms because he has some extra income coming in. I haven't worked that, so I don't know what it would take. I'd love to help.
Yeah, I mean, for me, San Antonio is tricky. I'd honestly probably refer it out unless you want to go out there and learn the market. But commercial, I did it at a high level for 3 years at a company called Edge. And it's really just more than anything, the relationships with the brokers and calling on the signs. None of it's on the MLS. LoopNet, sort of. But it's like just getting out there and calling the signs. And half the time, like this brewery we're going to go to, these properties are available. You just don't know it, right? And there's a lot of these things. Like there'd be like Chili's in Round Rock. It's like, yeah, that's operating Chili's, but it's for lease. And that's why the relationships and knowing the brokers is so important. But if you want to work that, it's great. I mean, I'm happy to dive in with you. It'd start with like calling all the local brokers and finding out what immediate area, and literally old school driving around and collecting the numbers off the signs.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyone else? All right, guys. Appreciate you all for being here. Hope you have a blessed Friday and keep getting it.
Recordings.
That's it, guys.
Do you do luxury?